Welcome to Medicinal Mysteries. Today's story involves a sleepy South American tribe, an obsession with all things green, and a mysterious leaf that turns out to be an appetite suppressant. Are you listening? Good. Then let's begin. There once was a tribe in South America called the Guaraní. They lived in the lands that are now parts of Paraguay, Argentina, Bolivia, and Brazil. These lands were full of big trees, lots of rivers, and tons of yerba mate plants. These plants had long, pointy leaves that could be brewed into a drink. This drink had a special effect on those who drank it. It gave them energy, helped them focus, and made them talkative. Not a bad combo if you want to hunt or socialize. Now, the Guaraní people had been drinking yerba mate for hundreds of years before they even knew why it worked. But over time, they figured out how to grow it, harvest it, and make it into a drink. They also noticed that when they shared a bottle of yerba mate with others, it created a bond between them. This plant quickly became an important part of their everyday life, and they used it to help them stay awake on long trips, to connect with each other, and to stay energized when they needed it. But the Guaraní weren't the only ones to discover the secrets of this magical plant. The Spanish came to South America in the 16th century, and when they saw the Guaraní making and drinking their special leaf drink, they were pretty interested. Now, the Spanish had heard of special drinks before. They knew about coffee and cocoa, but this drink was different. When they tasted yerba mate, they started asking questions. The Guaraní people were happy to tell them how to make it, and soon the Spanish were brewing their own batches. In fact, the Spanish liked yerba mate so much that they took it back to Europe with them. There, it caught the attention of the Jesuits, a religious order known for their hard work and discipline. The Jesuits loved the idea of a drink that could keep them awake and alert while they spread the word of God. They started growing yerba mate in South America and Europe, and they were so enthusiastic that they even earned it a nickname, Jesuits' tea. However, the Spanish crown was not a fan of the Jesuits drinking a mysterious new tea, so the order had to keep it a secret. But word got out anyway, and soon everyone was asking for some of that energizing Jesuits' tea. Yerba mate was now famous, and the people wanted to know where it came from and how it was made. The Guaraní people were proud of their drink, and they were happy to teach others how to make it. After all, making yerba mate was more than just brewing a drink. It was a way of connecting with nature, with each other, and with the spirit of the plant itself. Today, you can find yerba mate all over South America. In Argentina and Uruguay, it's the national drink. And in Paraguay, Brazil, and Bolivia, it's just as popular. But it's not just a drink. It's a way of life. Families, friends, and communities come together to enjoy a good cup of yerba mate. It's a drink that connects generations, cultures, and continents. What makes yerba mate so special? Is it the taste? Is it the energy boost? Or is it the feeling of being part of something bigger? Well, maybe it's all of those things and more. But one thing's for sure, yerba mate is more than just a drink. It's a story. The story of a plant that traveled from ancient roots to modern day. A story of a tribe that shared their knowledge with the world. And the story of a drink that connects people, cultures, and continents. Now, enough about the history. Let's talk about what's in yerba mate. First off, there's caffeine. We all know caffeine. It's the stuff that wakes us up in the morning and keeps us going through the day. It's in coffee, tea, soda, and yes, yerba mate. But the caffeine in yerba mate is a bit different. It's milder and more gentle, so you won't get the jitters or the crash that you might with coffee. But that's not all. It also has theobromine and theophylline. Theobromine is what gives chocolate its unique flavor, and it has a calming effect on the body. Theophylline is what gives tea its distinctive taste, and it can help open up your airways so you can breathe easier. Together, these three compounds make yerba mate a one-of-a-kind drink. It's not just caffeinated, it's also calming and refreshing. And here's the best part. Yerba mate is full of antioxidants. Antioxidants are substances that protect our cells from damage and help keep our bodies running smoothly. They can help lower inflammation and reduce the risk of certain diseases. And guess what? It has more antioxidants than any other drink. That's right. It's got more than green tea, pomegranate juice, and even dark chocolate. But wait, there's more. It can also help you lose weight. Studies show that the compounds in it can speed up your metabolism and help you burn calories faster. It can also help suppress your appetite, so you're less likely to snack mindlessly. Plus, yerba mate has a diuretic effect, which means it can help you flush out excess salt and water from your body. This can help reduce bloating and make you feel lighter and more energetic. Of course, as with anything, moderation is key. Drinking too much yerba mate can cause some side effects, like insomnia, anxiety, and dehydration. But when you drink it in moderation, it can be a healthy and delicious addition to your diet. And don't worry, you don't have to be an expert to make the perfect cup of yerba mate. All you need is a gourd, a straw, and some hot water. Here's how it's done. First, you take the yerba mate leaves and place them in the gourd. Then you pour hot water over the leaves and let it steep for a few minutes. Finally, you add a little bit of sweetener if you like, and you're ready to go. But here's a tip from a local: don't drink yerba mate straight away. Let it cool down a bit first. Otherwise, you'll be sweating more than usual. And don't forget to refill your gourd with fresh water every few sips. That way you'll stay hydrated and get all the benefits of yerba mate. Alright folks, that's all the time we have for today's episode. But don't worry, yerba mate is more than just a drink. It's a story. The story of a plant that traveled from ancient roots to modern day. A story of a tribe that shared their knowledge with the world. And the story of a drink that connects people, cultures, and continents. So until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep sipping your yerba mate like a true local.